Hey, Mike Giannotti here. And one of the issues, or not really an issue, but one thing that I've been struggling with a bit, trying to figure out is how I'm going to get my maker's mark onto my coffee scoop. So I've got two ideas that I'm going to give a try. I'm going to pull out here real quick, just walking away for just a second to get a piece of equipment. Here we go. So on this particular thing, where I'm doing a poker, this should be easy, right? I got plenty to do here to actually just get that a little clean and go ahead and put a electro etch on that for my maker's mark. So that's simple. But on the coffee scoops, it's a little more difficult. The handle itself I want to keep rustic, and I don't have a whole lot of room for electro etching. Doing the stamp, I've tried it on it. It's a hit or miss. So what I'm thinking is actually in the cup itself. Now these are the two thin ones. You'll note that, let me get a thicker one. Here's actually the kind that I'm going to be using, right? It's a thicker stock, it's bigger. You can see much different, right? So we've got that there, but thinking of putting it inside, right in the scoop. And so the thought is either I stamp it before or after. So I'm going to try both. So we're going to first of all give a stamp here. And these I should just be able to press then, right? So by hand. So I'm going to go ahead, just center that there. Give it a nice press. Put some weight into it. Maybe even while it's down. Give it a, should have a sledgehammer here. There we go. And let's take a look. So that came out so-so. That did not come out great. It's almost like it's uneven in here. So let me loosen that up. There we go. Tighten that. It actually was a little bit off kilter. So beauty with these is I can get another. So run over here, grab one more, and I'll grab a hammer. There we go. I want to make a nice mark in there. Get that nice and centered. And let's go ahead. Boom. There we go. All right, so I got a nice stamp going in that. And we're going to do the same here now with the rounded, already done. So I'm not sure how that's going to come out. We'll get that pressed down and in. And then 1, 2. So that one not so hot. This one's pretty good. So what I'm thinking is I'll be able to take this and now hammer, do the rounding. So we're going to give that a try, see what happens here. I should probably next time measure, maybe even make a little mark, but to center it. But you get the idea. There's the maker's mark, all nice and in there. Actually, it goes like this. There we go, writing on top. It's almost like a coin. And then what I can do is, sink this in, get that rounded, and then for the hammering on the outside, do all around it, not actually on the mark. So that's what I'm thinking. So let's give it a try. All right, so we are over here, and we have our maker's mark hammered in. We're going to be taking that. It is a smaller size than normal, but let's go ahead and just get a nice hammer. Place our ball here. And kind of move that around a bit. And we'll do one more. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to work the dimpling, but I'm going to work around. Again, what I like with having this cheaper stock is that It's the thinner stuff. It's actually for practicing and for trying stuff like this. So I save my good stock like I've got in there, or doing it the other way. The other thing is, the one quandary it's going to leave me is, what do I do with the ones that's already textured and dimpled out, if this is the course I take? So there we go. We just kind of roughed it out. I didn't do a great job. But now, if we take a look, yeah, that's kind of nice like that. I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts? I could do that, or I could try a little harder on doing something with the handle, maybe on the very end of the handle. But I do kind of like that, having that right in there in line. So tell me what you think. Interested to know.